We began day 2 with 32. Among the standouts, Amari Avery, USC superstar, breezing into the round of 16. Rachel Kuehn of Wake Forest just a few moments ago winning her second round match against Stanford's Brooke Say on the 18th hole. Annika Seumanutafa of Ohio State knocked out defending champ Jensen Castle yesterday and moved on with another win earlier today. And Brianna Navarosa from San Diego Jr. at USC is putting together a nice run. Just beat Stanford great Rachel Heck in the round of 32.
That's got to go.
Yeah. That's Chambers Bay right there.
Yeah, advantage back to her. Got to hit it. All right, nice putt there.
Right break, but it wasn't solid through the stroke.
This putt to tie.
Oh my. How good was that?
Yeah.
And she knows it. My goodness.
Saw a putt go in, Morgan.
I love it.
You are such a doggo.
156, got to carry it all the way.
Tracer Technology brought to you by Lexus, the official vehicle of the USGA.
That's a solid looking shot if it's the right club.
Oh, yeah.
and was able to leave it below the hole. That's not much space there.
Yeah, she said she's misread a lot of these short putts. There shouldn't be much in this. They've been going back and forth, cheering each other on. Let's see what happens as it goes on. But
hey,
2 up, maybe that talking and cheering may switch here.
Row 3, Pancake 4, Row is 2 up.
Talked about both of her parents being accomplished golfers, but she actually played multiple sports growing up, basketball and horse riding, but she suffered a lot of concussions. She was about 12 or 13 and had to transition to play golf.
And if it's up, it's okay there. Could come off the slope some.
Seems like
That's
it was
solid.
a good choice.
Yeah, good athlete, you're right. 20 feet to get onto the green. Try to loft this up just onto the front edge. Oh, that's a good looking shot here.
Go. Keep going.
Great
Go.
job.
Great shot. Thank you.
Annabelle Pancake for eagle to win the hole.
45 feet down the slope. That needs to slow down big time. She had the advantage, but that's switching.
Fives in match play. 4-0-4, hasn't lost a hole. And then 5 under in stroke play on the par 5s. And right on cue, a 3-putt for par.
Yep.
And in danger of losing a hole.
And she did.
Yeah.
5, Row is 2 up.
So 2 up.
Yeah, right about 110 here. Whole location on that front right. So that's plenty of club. Might need to get down.
2.
Yeah, back into the grain. And it's really pretty basic chip shot here. Oh, she dug that leading edge again. It's about the 3rd time she's done that today.
Catherine Rao to win the hole and go 3 up. Okay.
Row 4, Pancake 5, Row is 3 up.
Tee at 15, Catherine Rao, Jimmy.
Yeah, Rao. All she's got to think about is pars. Pars are going to get her in the house. Well, or a
Or
birdie
you can hit it 4 feet, either way.
Whatever it takes. It works.
Oh, wow.
I may start doing that.
Row 2, Pancake 3, Row wins 4 and 3.
Did she not even know that was to win the match? Oh my gosh.
She was so in the moment, trying to reset and focus the 18-year-old Catherine Rao, the first to punch a ticket into the quarterfinals on Friday at Chambers Bay.
And there's a ridge short of the hole that should feed things to the right.
That's going to catch that slope. It's not so close. You can hear.
Tracer Technology brought to you by Lexus, the official vehicle of the USGA. Going to follow the flight of this one.
Go.
Looks like a pretty good line, maybe drifting right a little.
That close.
Yeah, it's a really tiny shelf where this hole location is today on 9. I think we're going to see a lot of golf balls end up right in that similar spot.
Pretty identical putts from this twosome. Katie Lee first. Up this very steep hill. Left to right break.
Oh, beautifully done.
Or to clean up a par chipping, and that's a huge mistake. You feel like that's an unforced error right there.
It kind of looked like she almost looked up on that a little bit and kind of quit on it.
Now this is Katie Lee, and Kay's down there.
Played aggressively, almost drove it on the front of the green. Her opponent is in the middle of the green, a long way from the hole. And here's a good example of using that slope well.
Shot.
She played safe off the tee, but hit it in the left rough. Gouged it out to the middle of the green, left her birdie putt this far short. Not looking like she's going to win this hole, so she's going to lose another one with her opponent in very close for birdie. It's been conceded, but she's going to go ahead and just practice this putt. I never believed in practice putting, Morgan. I just scooped it up and on to the next.
It's the bill as well.
Kay's at 14 with Annabelle Wilson.
Yeah, a hole kind of towards the front center part of the screen. That was just a soft wedge.
And a good shot.
4 feet, this to win the hole. Tricky putt to read. Looks like a double breaker.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. And that's 2 holes won in a row, and she is back in command.
Quality player.
Yeah, she's needed to see a few putts go in, too. Talk about making putts, building confidence. Like she's set up just for a little bit of a fade here.
Really nice golf swing.
Stay in the air.
Oh, she's on the wrong side of the ridge. It's going to be a quick putt down the hill.
Katie Lee could use a good one.
Annabelle certainly gave her an opening. She's a good, 28 feet or so away.
We've heard some of her conversations. This is on a great line. Oh, it didn't get up. It's going to come back in the bunker. Oh, no, it stayed up. Fortunate.
I don't know if that's an advantage.
I don't know if she's going to have a stance.
She might.
Costly bogey for Katie Lee. Solid.
That was kind of a gift from Katie, and she'll gladly take it.
Wilson 3, Lee 4. Wilson is 3 up with 3 to play. Wilson 4, Lee 4. Wilson wins the match, 3 and 2.
They moved 1.5 million cubic yards of material in the construction of this golf course. And that's a beautiful shot at the 8th. Monet Chun.
And there you
kick
see.
in birdie. She had a beautiful shot in there and didn't take advantage. Monet Chun misses that shorty for birdie.
Wow, that just looked like she just pushed that.
All over Scotland. He's a great teammate, that's for sure.
Is this going to come back all the way to this hole, Rich? Wow. I mean, how do you play this 10th hole? Is that how you play it? You
10.
The epitome of good spirit and sportsmanship right there. Chun is 2 up. Here we go.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Good, solid, aggressive stroke right there.
See that with confidence. Julia Gregg. Okay, Monet Chun now, birdie to tie the hole. Okay, Pride of Canada, and I'll bet you
Oh, that could be nearly a concession. What a shot.
They are eating up that flag stick.
Yeah, anywhere on the green is a solid shot. That's all she's trying to do. And that is just left to the hole. Should be plenty of club.
Yeah, it looked like almost a little bit of a tug there.
Berka, would you like to drop a bag of balls on that tee?
Yeah.
And have at it until the sun goes down?
Natural sand that was here on the property.
Got to get up just a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good looking pace there.
Yep.
Just what she needs to do.
So hard to get the stance and then to get it to this point. Yeah, just hit it too hard.
Hail to the victor, the Michigan junior, moving on to the quarterfinals. Monet Chun, a 4-3 winner.
Gregg.
The 14-year-old from New Albany, Ohio. This for par to go one up in the match.
Her opponent's already 3-putted this hole. They both had long birdie putts, and she can't capitalize.
Lehigh 4, match is tied.
All right, Lauren Lehigh at 14, Jim.
Yeah, ball low above her feet. That was from 120 with that location on the right. She's leaning.
Tell you what,
I don't know why, but just a little long.
stylish.
She lost it in the flag.
If she's able to rein in that dispersion, I think she's going to be a really tremendous player.
Oh, look at Mia Hammond. All right, couple of par putts now at 14. Oh boy.
We've seen that putt miss a couple times today on the right. To their coach earlier today, she said one of the reasons was to really get any players who might qualify for this championship a little advanced look.
Pretty good idea.
She did say that it was sleeting, snowing. The weather was pretty horrendous, but I think the advanced look is working out for Lauren so far this week.
Hammond for birdie to win the hole.
Coming down the slope, a little right to left, probably about 1.5 feet, about a foot out, I guess. Looks like it's got good speed.
Oh, look at that left-hand turn.
What a good putt. That shouldn't be too much in this one. Oop, hole caught it.
Yeah, it did. So maybe that
Lehigh wins.
Intel trip to Chambers earlier this year, Morgan, serving her well.
And to the 5th and Steve Burkowski.
Good afternoon, Rich. Saki Baba getting ready to go here at the par 4. She's squaring off against Seumanutafa. They're tied up through the first 4 holes, and a wonderful shot there by Baba. This is Saki Baba here at the 5th for birdie to go one up.
As a young superstar coming out of Japan from Tokyo. I got to watch her a little bit this year at the US Open. I think we'll be seeing a lot of her in the future.
Yeah, over at 7, Saki Baba. Her second shot, she's 2 up in the match.
This second is completely blind. Tough to judge distance control, but this is going to be really good, Steve. This is going to get
better.
Wow.
And better.
That is tracking. Will it make it? Not quite.
Heck of a shot.
Yeah.
She's got it.
Seumanutafa. Second to play, she's 2 down.
And Baba's in trouble, so let's see if Annika can take advantage. Her opponent in the front bunker.
Me, Marlene, Joanne, we hope you're well. All right, Saki Baba, this to tie the hole. No, that was right all the way. You ever run into Rocco, ask him about that day.
Baba 5, Seumanutafa 4, Baba is 1 up.
Quarters against Catherine Rao. Now Saki Baba 2 up.
I hit a good one close here. And just, oh wow, what a shot. Just, that's what she's got to keep doing. Got to keep putting pressure on Annika.
It's a possibility.
Quite a spot. Seumanutafa.
Yeah, she's got to feel right now like she's got to take dead aim and get something going. She's running out of holes. What a shot that was.
You like that? That'll do.
Just as if on cue.
It is 1 down. Going to 15. Good match. 5th-year senior at Ohio State, Seumanutafa.
Yeah, you really want to be no more than about 10 feet left of this flag stick.
Looks like a pretty good line right here, Morgan. Oh, wow.
2
Almost
feet right of
jarred
it.
I said a little long and left earlier. That's about what I meant when a little bit long and left.
Yeah, that had 2 written all over it from the start.
Great tee shot, pays it off. 2 up, heading to 16th. Head over to 17, Saki Baba.
This is a really tough hole location. That upper tier is very, very challenging. It's firm.
Whoa, hit
Oh,
the
she
sprinkler
hit the
head.
sprinkler head. It does not get more unlucky than that.
That is just such a bad break.
2nd for Seumanutafa.
Yeah, Baba has a par putt up coming, hit a great bunker shot. Trying to hit this firmly up the slope. Oh no.
Oh, that could go off the green, Kay. That is going to go back off the other side of the green.
Oh my gosh, Morgan.
This could go in the bunker.
It does.
Diabolical hole location. End up across the green where she was initially.
There she caught. You see, she caught it. Yeah, this could. I wouldn't be surprised if she
I think
concedes this one
and,
here.
And if she concedes it, it's over. So
Well,
you got to give it one more chance, right?
Well, Saki has 2 putts for
Yeah.
a half. So
Yeah, maybe
and she-
maybe
and-
you are right.
Yeah.
I was trying to be the eternal optimist.
yeah, I didn't think.
Baba 3. Seumanutafa 4. Baba wins the match 3
That-
and 1.
Just 96 yards here. She saw what Brianna's ball just did, and that is a great shot if it stays on.
Wow. Elite shot making.
Yeah, and she has the advantage.
Kelsey Bennett this to win the hole.
Yeah, really good look here. Just a short 4-footer back up the hill. It shouldn't break that much. Good putt.
It's Bennett 3. It's Navarosa 4. The match is now tied.
It looked like got underneath it a little bit. Is it going to carry? Yeah, she might be okay there. Quick down the hill. It didn't look like it was quite what she wanted.
Anna's a good bit closer. And a decent look at birdie here. It would break left to right the whole way on her.
And what we saw in the previous group, it's pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
But the flag stick gets in the way.
Like Morgan said, that draw spin isn't helpful to this whole location today. This is headed out a little right.
Only a little. Just the right amount. Beautiful shot, Kelsey Bennett. All right, now down to Kelsey Bennett.
Yeah, just a short birdie putt here. She had to move her mark for Brianna to putt her, so she got a great line. Good putt.
That's a really good 3 right there.
Miss Bennett.
Yeah, slight breeze at her back now. Knows she needs to respond. And this is on a really good line if it's enough club. Oh,
Oh,
might
that
be
took
too
a
much.
huge bounce. Was that was very strange. I don't know if that was mishit or I'm shocked at the bounce that just took. Needs to pull the shot of her life out right here.
Pretty sporty.
This would be a fabulous time right here to come up with something special. If not, she's going home.
Special.
Sometimes in match play, when your back's up against the wall,
It's Navarosa 3.
you're able to come up with some amazing stuff.
The location was. Kelsey has a little bit better of a angle, a little bit more left in this fairway. This is also headed a little bit right, but got a good kick.
Quality shot right there. Nice swing.
She might have to move her mark again. Julia said they've been doing that all day.
Don't give yourself too much for par either.
Good firm stroke here. Wow. And that's where you don't want to give your opponent that little bit of opportunity, that little bit of hope.
Back-to-back huge putts, and now they'll go extra holes.
And this is headed well right.
It's kind of, we've seen that the last couple of holes. It's a little bit of a tired swing.
This is a little right, but if it's enough club, it can catch that slope.
Here it comes. And perhaps there it goes. All right, advantage Brianna. And Walker keeps going. A moment ago, Bennett second from the bunker. Oh no, oh no.
And I'll just stay out there a little bit.
Yes! What a putt! Now Navarosa to close things out.
Just 3.5 feet here. We'll move slightly to her left. Yeah, good putt.
She's done it. Navarosa winner. Moves on, fights on. The USC Trojan going to the quarterfinals.
This time of day, Rachel Kuehn, one down, not for long. All right, so Batlin, Demon Deacon from Wake Forest.
Yeah, just 64 yards, just a sand wedge here. Wow, what soft hands.
Yeah,
very good.
Really well done by Chien. So she's going to have that short one for birdie as we now Kuehn for birdie.
I think it's a little bit of a slider, but she made a huge putt the last hole to tie this match up. This is another big putt. And oh, caught it.
Oh, caught the left side. A couple of good
different ways of making birdie.
Yep, we'd like to see it. 15, Kuehn.
Yeah, we were talking with Brenda, and all these tight matches have been actually good for Rachel. Kind of keeps her focused. You get a blowout, and then all of a sudden you get in a tight match. You kind of panic. Well, a beautiful shot. No panic in that one.
No, don't panic. We never panic.
Never panic. Comes up nice and high. A little bit right, though. Not much right. That'll work.
Two really good shots.
Big time putt there.
Worth the conversation, Jimmy.
And she kept her head down for a long time there, Jim. Didn't look up till the ball was nearly in the hole.
If there is a weakness, it's that.
Yeah, she has been struggling with those short putts. Talked about it earlier this week, and it crept up on her again.
Chien 3. Chien is 1 up.
Ball's off the green 3 steps long. Ball's off the green 4 steps left. Ball's left. So you got to hit a precise shot.
Oh,
no.
That's not precise.
Oh, and this is going to go way down. That's going to be, I mean, that's a similar, a little bit even further than where we saw Annika hit it all the way across the green and down into the bunker on the other side. So she's left herself in a really tough spot.
Oh, hammered it.
Yep.
Good. Tied up, going 18.
Yeah, huge drive, but it's not worth going for. Just going to lay this up. Chin's about 145 out. She hit that low and heavy. That might need to get down.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That is a brutal bunker with 6 or 7 steps to get down into it. Very narrow. I don't know if she can get on the green from there.
Hit like a long bunker shot up there.
Number one job here, Jimmy. Get it out.
Yep. She does that. 5 still okay. That's what she's got to tell herself.
She got a pretty good amount on that.
Yep.
Dives
Pick
left.
that up just a little on the backstroke there.
Just bangs it in and wins the match 1-up. So just one of the 7 U.S. Curtis Cup team members remaining, and that's Amari Avery, and she's in some trouble.
10-15 paces right of this flag stick.
Oh my God, that's so high.
She's got it, lost it out to the right. There's a slope there that she can use. It'll funnel to the right half of the green. She'll have a tricky putt up and over a ridge.
Chance to win the hole with a birdie 3.
Yeah, seen this putt a few times today already. Uphill to start, downhill. Ooh, she gave this a lot of pace. Is it going to hit the hole?
Sure does.
Wow. That was going to go quite a few feet past, but dead center of the flag stick.
Yeah, when you can match the read and the speed, that's okay. So
Coming in high, looks like with a fair amount of spin.
Oh, wow. Really late spin.
Wow, that was really fun to watch.
I mean, wrecked the transmission. Now this, Amari Avery, and she's now tied.
Avery 3, Shoemaker 4. The match is tied.
We've seen this green be pretty firm. Looks like she's going to get a kick off the convex slope here in the front left of the green.
Yeah, that's one way to play it.
Not sure that was quite what she was looking for, but...
No, I think she pulled that, Morgan, but certainly that's the miss, the better miss left.
Third for Shoemaker at 13.
A little bit of an awkward shot with the ball below her feet, real tight lie.
Got to settle.
Late in the day, and just a little fatigue.
Day. Shoemaker for birdie at 13. Over at 13, Avery for birdie to go 1-up. Just a huge advantage with those tee shots, Morgan.
First to play at 14 is Bailey Shoemaker.
Just a pace between her ball and Avery's. That was a wedge. Dialed it in pretty well distance-wise.
Oh, walk it in.
That was hit with authority.
Walk it in.
The match is tied.
Shoemaker playing it aggressively down that right side. Is it too close?
No, it's just perfect.
Oh, that was brave.
It's going to be on a little bit of a downslope, which will make it more difficult with the second playing downwind. We just saw how firm this green is.
Correct. No, did not strike that well at all. Kind of came over that and smothered it a bit.
She's going to get away with it. Looked like a tired swing. We've talked about a little fatigue setting in. That definitely had a look of some fatigue.
What a roll.
What she is comfortable with that putter right now, isn't she?
Now what's happening? This a moment ago. Amari Avery to tie the hole.
Oh, just a couple hops there. Took a lot of pace off that putt.
So again, these greens resurfaced with Paula.
Coming in low. May hit and release nicely.
Okay.
That needs to get up.
Yeah, we've seen that a little bit late in the day. Poana greens just bobbled off the putter face.
didn't give me range. That's a solid 3-footer.
Well,
You have to think this might be a concession right here.
that's it. You know, late afternoon, it was good for a couple of high school standouts.
The match. 2 up.
Lee Chien and Bailey Shoemaker.